0で8ダウン TRX で KT ロールスト
Well, then you've really got no AP in this comp.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not horrible in this case, but it can struggle, and I would rather see the AP variant, as looks like Zeka is going to opt into an old favorite in the Akali. Something that a lot of people have been talking about is when Akali was at her strongest, especially in like week 1.
First 20 minutes or more. Let's jump into the Rift for game number 1.
All right, fine, Valdez. All right.
Remember what we said about not doing math on stream?
Yeah, but it is still technically
at
4.5.
the beginning.
Yeah, no, I know.
Hitting this at exactly the same time. Lucid, you gotta know about that brush. You do not have your ult. That's a bubble, and Lucid's in a lot of trouble. Has to flash away. They flash after him, but they can't get him. As now Kellen might be the one who has to flash as well. The heal is coming in, but a Q from Vi once again, and Kellen is first blooded as Peanut takes him down.
Yeah, really unfortunate when you have to do this as Aatrox, but this is a matchup where it does happen oftentimes. Nice tether.
Aiming's here. Hello, Aiming. Hey, it's just here.
Really tough, you know, with this item here for Doran. You got to hit all these Qs.
That's the ult out right there. I mean, Kingen just pretty crisp with the Q1, Q2, and
yeah, they're going to make a play on Doran.
Yeah, they're looking for it, but the needles come out, and the wave is cleared, and now he's even looking to maybe snipe Aiming. Does take him down quite a number.
Never underestimate Gwen. You know, something we learned a long time ago, 2021.
Uh-oh. Now they're trying to dive at Nautilus.
Also difficult.
Vi is pretty good at diving, but let's see how he gets this one done. The ult does come out, and Delight's just tanking it very nicely. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's 4 people trying to take out Doran, and they do, in fact, take out Kellen as well. So a trade of dives in this game as well.
Zeka, though, see if he can survive here. He should be okay. It looked scary for a moment, like they were going to have a successful follow-up there. Lucid going to look to maybe set up a dive here. Doran has Ghost and ult.
Zeka just pointing that. That's the stop on the back. They're going in on this one. The chains come in. The needles are out, but Lucid, he's got the burst, and that's enough. Takes down Doran, who is now 0-2.
Or can he punish Peanut if he's trying to go on a flank angle, for example, as well? LeBlanc is really good at punishing those champions who do want to flank her, or flank rather the team. If you find them on the flank, you win those 1v1s.
Kellen's going in, and I mean, there is potential threat. They're just trying to stop this Rift Herald from actually moving in. He's trying to save it? Okay, he's going to get rooted, and there's a tidal wave. A bit out of position, does join up with the team once again. They're keeping this Drake at a pretty healthy number for now. Some poke does come down. Doran in a little bit of trouble, does have to throw in the Ghost as Kingen has joined in the pit. There's the hook. Now they're looking for the burst. Engage. The big Nautilus ultimate, and Peanut's gone, but so is Kellen. This smite should go the way of Lucid, and that it will, as they do take it down, but a nice play from Zeka at least to take out Aiming. And now the chance here for Humble Life Esports for more kills. They're going to take down Kingen as he is going to be killed in midair. Nice strike, Kingen.
It's not hopeless yet for D+. Like, there's still an angle to come back, 100%. It's just going to have to be a little bit slower now. And okay, Lucid, this was...
Yeah, he's going to ult away, and he's going to get some help from his teammates. But Bubble is going to come down, and now Kellen again is in trouble. And once again, Kellen has to pay for the sins of his jungler.
If you're running a big burst champion who's actually strong at this point, maybe you make that work, but he doesn't land the stun either. It's sidestepped as Zeka.
He's trying to get in there. The distortion is down. A lot of damage already coming in. There's a Vi here as well, as he is avoiding quite a lot, but you can't avoid that R button as down he goes. The entirety of the rest of DK is here now, but so is Humble Life Esports, and Kingen now is left out to dry. Kellen, I don't wish that same fate for you. It's happened already too many times this game, but yeah, he doesn't look like he's got any hope. Down he will go. That's 3 free kills straight into the pockets of Humble Life Esports. Now DK are trying to challenge this Infernal Drake. They did get the other one, but this is a much different situation. They're down 8,000 gold. So Kingen on the flank. Can he get something done here? They're trying to get in onto Showmaker. That is an interesting target as the burst is there, though. They're going to take him down as Kingen is alone in the back line, and DK just trying to send it one last time, but Humble Life Esports way too far in the lead. And this one is going to amount to 10,000 gold and an Infernal Drake. Humble Life Esports looking pretty good in this game 1.
Moments ago, before that topside play, I said, oh, no way. He doesn't have ult, Peanut, so...
Peanut's just playing with his food right now. Aiming does not have flash, and he does not have his life at the moment. You know, like Frozen Heart or anything like that. He's very accelerated. He's got a Black Cleaver, and he is able to just take lives very easily. He's going to look for a little bit more. Challenging Lucid, his counterpart, and it does not look close. He's just going to go in there and press his R button, immediately goes down. Maybe a little bit overzealous, but I suppose they've got the wallets to do it at this point, as Lucid is looking for some resets, and Kingen is pretty big, but not quite big enough. As down he will go, and once again, Aiming's just left back there by his lonesome, like, guys?
He's like, look, I didn't get caught, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Look at my KD, it looks totally fine.
Yeah, I only have 2 deaths.
Compared to you guys.
Lucid also only has 2 deaths, but it does not tell the story of how that early game went for him, and
well, the game isn't over. It's not over yet. Let's just take out Kingen again. Why not? Yeah, that's 7-0 now for Viper. 7. One more and he'll be legendary. It feels like they're almost working towards that at this point.
Showmaker.
Okay, well, he's going to get in there, and, you know, he can get in the mist pretty easily, and there you go. Able to shut him down. Meanwhile,
hey, it's a good old Gwen for Nexus trade. Nah, it's not going to be the Nexus, but it will be the second inhibitor.
It's a
Death Cap's done for Showmaker.
It doesn't matter.
He's got a hat. When Showmaker gets the hat, usually they win. It's not the case this time, unfortunately.
Oh, my Lord. He's just dead. Oh, no. Yeah, that's legendary now for Viper.
Yeah, really uncoordinated game here from D+, and HLE, man, they're in full control.
That was interesting. Viper trying to get them to engage to end the game faster. Works out as down will go Doran again. He's just going so deep for these kills, and it just doesn't seem to matter. It is Lucid alone as the Shuriken lands, and that's going to be the end of that as they take down the Nexus turrets. And Homolife Esports will not only win game 1, but they will absolutely embarrass them here in game number 1 as they pick up 23 kills and they're looking for more. Make it 24-6. 1-0 Homolife Esports.
When you make your win conditions this narrow as D+, then you hard force on that first Infernal Drake. The third Drake of the game was the moment where they lost. You could see where it is on this gold graph. Like, I'm going to ask chat, like, can you spot the moment where things went disastrously wrong?
I think Gnar, Doran would not be scared to go ahead and try to shut this one down with a counter pick. And he's hovering the Yone.
Such as Yone and or Camille, yeah. I think you're right.
The old Jax, or rather the old Gnar counter. It is going to be Jax that is selected here.
Plus.
And I feel like there's, again, a lot of pressure on our rookie jungler here on DK. Let's get into the game.
Who went Aftershock this game and is hoping to follow up on Ash Arrows and lead into Showmaker ults and lead into, you know, Chains of Corruptions and stuff like that. As a Hop going to come in here, and this is why it's a little bit tough to play Gnar.
Yeah,
into the Jax.
If you try to lead into the Gnar, the Gnar hops away. If you're playing passively, you're getting harassed. Yeah, and the Counter-Strike, while it is potentially very useful, it doesn't block the boomerang. You also, it's on a decently long cooldown. So, Peanut? Already taking a lot of damage. Peanut is here.
Type of scenario, and the Varus Ashe, I think, that's not going to be close to kill range.
Yeah, just harassing him back. Or is he just going to try to be there at the right time in the bottom lane when Peanut, no doubt, will try to release some pressure as we have this. Speaking of which, Lucid has chosen the top lane, and Doran is very far down the lane, and that is very free. First blood will go to Lucid. As an ult is coming on in there, going to be thrown into Kelly. He does get CC'd pretty much 100-0, but the Maokai ult doesn't do anything. If you also had mid-side prow. Speaking of which, Zeka might just be dead. He does have a package, which will get him to safety. We were talking about that trying to 100-0 Corki kind of situation. But he's already out of the fight and the package is gone. So even though you don't kill him,
like they get there as fast as possible. Maximum velocity approach to the dragon.
Yeah. Okay, Arrow gonna come out here. They have a TP as well. Delight and Viper in a lot of trouble, but they do have Fate's Call flashes as well. Double TP coming in now from the side of DK. As Delight's just gonna flash out of this one, and Kingen is just sprinting at them. Not really gonna be able to do too much here. Maybe trying to slow down Peanut as Over the wall they go, a gigantic hostile takeover as Kingen is going so deep into this one. Peanut, though,
Here comes Doran.
both sides a bit apprehensive about how they want to fight this, but Kingen has gone miles into the enemy territory, and he will be taken out. That's a kill for Viper on the Callista, which probably should not have happened. I mean, they could try to look for a fight afterwards, but this Drake is looking very much in the favor of Homolife Esports as a couple ults are used from the bot lane. Here's the package, kind of confusingly, as now Zeka in a lot of trouble. The Orianna ball on top of this Vi is getting so much value, and here's DK. The bailout on the Viper works for now, but he will go down, and DK are able to take a big fight after this Dragon is taken.
Turret doesn't go down. This Herald will be hard pressed to do anything. And now you're really back on hind legs here as, yeah.
We're just driving it away. Are they just trying to deny gold, or I'm not even sure, like.
And that's why, you know, we raised our eyebrow even at the Doran stats, just reminding everyone. I'm gonna go back, he said. And that's it. You say we're gonna bring it back.
I'm just gonna bump my head.
Literally, yeah.
I'm sure he wants to. So here comes Delight. He's very much in the front. The flush with the ult, and Delight engages with Renata and picks up Kingen, who is in there by himself. He gets picked off. This is looking like a potential steal from Lucid. Can he do it? Goes over the wall a bit early, and he will not be able to get it as the sticks are good enough, and Kellen is super low. The engage comes in. The redemption doesn't get too much value, actually, as in the front here is Viper alone, as this game is really just going off the rails. Very messy now. We do have a flanking Jax coming in here now, Meganar as well, and Corky's already hitting pretty hard. Doran is very far behind enemy lines here. As have they spotted him? Looks like they have. They're trying to cut off both angles of escape. And Doran, it looks like, ooh, okay, maybe an execute? Not able to take the gate. Nope, not able to take the gate. He's trying to get Kingen now. And down he goes. That's going to be 400 gold for aiming.
You know, HLE just can't be happy with objectives alone.
Happy gaming. We do have Showmaker in a very unhappy spot. Nice shockwave, but he's dead. That's a shutdown now for the Corky, and this Corky timer's getting shorter and shorter. Every team fight, it feels like.
It certainly is. Homolife forced into a fight here before the Dragon. Maybe even bait out something like a package would be huge. Or maybe pick Zeka, as this is a lot of damage. There needs to be a response.
I don't know if they're going to be able to get into this pit, though. It's already quite low. The poke is not hitting. It does hit aiming a little bit. The ult comes forward, and the smite is there from Corky, as Zeka is going to be the one who takes it down. And that is immediately going to turn on its head.
The Baron itself, and Doran will try to hold down the fort up here by himself as Jax. And I think he'll be okay.
I think he's pretty strong. I don't know if he can 1v3, though. He is in a 280 carries, and he does have redemption. Over comes Delight. And now, with the Sonya's, actually, he's got the arm guard coming in here, and he is going to survive that one. Here comes Delight. Where is this guy going? He's got a lot of backup from his team,
wants Lucid.
Yeah, they're looking for Lucid. Even a TP, like, why? He does have the package.
Well, look, you got Baron, you got Hextech, so let's slow down for a moment. Because we don't really need to hard force all of this.
Yet. We do like the GG moment? Or no?
I mean, it's coming.
Okay.
So as it turns out, you can't dodge rockets when you're rooted.
Oh, that's another root coming out here on the Viper. And yeah, the rockets will come out. Of course, I am joking when I say that the game is actually over. But again, Corky is very much online. He's got his 3 items. There are 3 Hextech Drakes. Homolife Esports, you got to deny. You can't let him have it.
He has Seeker's arm guard for this fight, too.
Yeah.
There's just almost no winning here
Turns
for D+.
out that Stasis is pretty good. And it doesn't matter if it was 650 gold, 750 gold, or 1,600 gold. People are going to buy it. Imagine that. Lucid in a lot of trouble here. He has taken huge amounts of damage. His team is not here. Turns out Maokai ultimate is also pretty good. That's a double kill now for Viper. And aiming, unfortunately, just doesn't have any support here in the mid lane. Gets taken out. Gets his streak taken down as well, as Kingen is just trying to stop the wave. But I think at this point, Doran's just going to tank the turret, and they might just end it, as Peanut will do a good job to zone him away. And Kellen will just try to clear this wave as well.
Wasn't the cleanest, but Han will take it. You know, they will definitely take the win here.
Yeah.
The Corky comp it worked in the end, despite a little bit of a rough one from Kalista in the early parts as well. King in.
Oh, they're going to try to go take him. Okay. Yeah, they're going to get the kill. Down he goes. And there it is. That's the Nexus. Life Esports with the 2-0 victory tonight in pretty dominant fashion.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POG Interview translation, joined by Viper and Peanut on the side of Hanwha Life Esports. Congratulations!
네, POG를 받은 바이퍼 선수, 피너 선수와 인터뷰 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. D 플러스 기아를 꺾고 4승 대열에 올랐습니다.
After defeating D plus Kia, you joined the 4-win crew. How do you feel, Viper? It was a 2-0 victory against a strong team, so I'm very happy. And Peanut? I'm just glad that it didn't continue on to be a losing streak, and I'm very relieved and happy about today's win. Viper, many expected the game to be more neck and neck, but you got a clean 2-0 victory. So what did you try to improve after the loss against T1? There were a lot of draft problems and play-by-play issues, so I think we just tried to go through that and take note of those feedback, and I think those feedbacks actually helped a lot in today's victory. And Peanut, of course you're skilled at her too, but Vi is the enemy jungler, Lucid's preferred pick. And the analyst does mention that it was a great choice for you to quickly take her away. So what do you think was the key to drafting against D plus Kia? For D plus Kia, I feel like any good engaged champions is key for them, like Rel and Vi. So I think that's what we were trying to focus on. And Peanut, your matchup with Lucid was a point of the match, and you are also well known as the rookie killer. And as a veteran with 10 years of experience in the LCK, is it refreshing whenever you have to face new rookies at all? It's a reminder that I have been in their shoes before. And I can remember there are some memories here and there that pop up that remind me of those fresh green days. But I feel like they are such good players that over time and getting more experience, they will grow up to be very good players in the future. And Viper, your no-death Lucian play was amazing. And you're undefeated with Lucian in 4 games. And you might just be the most optimized player for the Lucian Nami meta, so what do you think? I definitely feel comfortable playing Lucian. And since 2021, I feel like it's just something that I have been playing for a very long time, very often. So that's probably why. And there is actually a double kill moment, which was quite something. So let's take a look at the replay here. So you're just having so much fun, dashing in, dealing burst damage right here. I feel like instead of this highlight, maybe this was maybe just free, because Lucian is kind of free, but I think I set it up a lot better in the earlier stages of the game, that's why. And given that spacing is so important for Lucian, is there any special tip on how you play him? I feel like it's a secret I cannot share. It's just that I played him so much that I'm good at him. Peanut, in Game 2, the high-value picks, Corki and Maokai, were both left open. So, were you surprised? How are you feeling? I feel like in the end, drafts went in our favor. Like as long as we're able to keep our value up and bot and do good in team fights, we decided that it's a good pick to utilize in our comp. And so your Maokai is also undefeated in 4 games. So which tier would you place Maokai in. I think the Rel, Sejuani, Maokai, Poppy, they're really good. And I think it's just that tank jungles are really good because of Frozen Heart. Due to the cost efficiency and it being such a good item for tanks. So I think all the item changes make the tank meta so good for these champions. And tomorrow, February 3rd, is Peanut's birthday, so happy birthday! I'm sure many of your fans are celebrating your birthday. Do you happen to have a birthday gift that you want from your teammates? I feel like I already got my birthday gift with this victory from my teammates. And every time, there's so many people that celebrate my birthday with me, and I feel like I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to do that and share the happiness with everyone else as well. So I'm very grateful. Thank you.
피너 선수에게 생일 축하 메시지 한번 해볼까요?
And Viper, would you like to say happy birthday to Peanut? Peanut, happy birthday. And I will repay you. My gift will be winning the next match. Now that Hanwha Life Esports has secured their 4th win, it's time to continue the winning streak. Next opponent is Nongshim. So what is your resolution? Regardless of who our opponent is, I'm personally not satisfied with how we're doing right now. We have a long way to go and we'll make sure that we get to that point. And Peanut. So it's our last match before the holidays, and I wanted to take a good break and get a good rest before the holidays, so I'm really happy that we're able to get today's win. This will be the end of the interview with Viper and Peanut of Hanwha Life Esports, and back to the space.